So if you were to say, what's my favorite part of my job now? That's part of it. I mean, I would say in my first business, I hated managing because it just seemed like nobody seemed to understand the standard that I had. And honestly, that was on me. With them, no, they set the standard. And again, it goes back to you got to have the right people. I mean, my wife is incredible. Like, she is so good. She's the yin to my yang. You know, I do video shooting. Caitlin does all the editing. I'm doing graphic design some, but I delegate to Jillian. I'll still do my logos. And then Holly helps with, you know, email marketing and the social media and the online advertising. So again, that's the other thing as an owner is you have to recognize, what am I good at and what am I not? You know, Dad would always say, surround yourself with people that know things you don't. So you have to be cognizant. That doesn't mean as an owner, I want to understand. I mean, fortunately for me, I built sites. I was in the code. I did that stuff. I still do graphic design. So I have an appreciation. You know, I do once in a while edit videos only to stay sharp so that I'm a better mentor, so that I haven't completely lost touch. But there is this very fine line where as an owner, if all of a sudden you go off the trail, then you're working 75 hours a week again. So I keep this like sort of within this very narrow lane that allows me so that I'm still a credible person to mentor, that I still understand, but knowing Chelsea's built almost 300 sites in WordPress. She knows that inside, outwards, forwards, and backwards. So for crying out loud, yes, principle, like Dad and I were talking about this last night, as he went in there was a point where he didn't do the coding anymore. So he understood the principles, but he wasn't doing the work. I'm in the same boat now. But there is just this necessity that you don't want to, as an owner, get so disjointed that you forget what it's like to be the employee. So for me, having my failed acquisition, getting my butt handed to me, having to go through that then made me realize I can never forget what it's like to be there.